Alright, this is part 2 for 5 tips that will get you extra subs. Yeah, I know, trust me, I know. It took 2 parts to explain 5 tips. 5 simple tips at that. This is nothing crazy, nothing advanced. These are 5 simple tips, and it took 2 parts. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I know. I know. I know. So, in part 1, we explained the first 3 tips. If you didn't get to see part 1 and you would like to, I'll leave a link in the description and probably in a comment. Also, when we do these 2 extra tips, and I'm going to talk about something at the end, something that you probably shouldn't do, is something you could do but probably shouldn't do. So there's 3 things we're going to talk about in this video, and I'll leave in the description and in the comments. I'll leave a pinned comment, and I will direct you directly to whichever part of the video talks about those things, so you can skip all my rambling, because I will probably ramble on. The last video was almost, I think, 20 minutes just to explain 3 tips, so I had to do the same thing in that video anyways. Let's just go straight to it. So tip number 4, and I'm actually going to switch these around, because I was going to put tip number 4 was going to be 5 and 5 was going to be 4, but I decided the most important one of the 2 is going to be number 4. So tip number 4. YouTube's search bar is actually a tool. Yeah, it's a tool that you can use for your tags. You know how when you make your videos and before you publish it, you have it gives you the title, the description, and the tags? Well, I don't know if any of you have this problem, but I do. I have a problem deciding on what my tags should be. Well, luckily for me, and for any of you who actually have a hard time making your tags, it turns out that the search bar is the perfect place to find your tags. Once again, like I said in the last video, I did not come up with this stuff. Other people came up with this stuff. I don't know where they got it from, but I got it from them. I got this stuff from watching videos from other people like 2 years ago when I was going through and trying to get tips and advice on getting more subs, and this is what I came up with. So in the search bar, if you start typing in something related to whatever your video was about, the search bar will drop down a list, and that list is going to be things that YouTube thinks you're looking for based on the keywords that you're typing in. The reason why is because it takes the data from all the crap that all the people on YouTube have been searching, and it presents it to you because those are the most popular keywords that are being searched. I suck at explaining things, so hopefully I'm explaining this as clear as possible. So say you type in Dragon Ball into the search bar, and a whole list of Dragon Ball is going to pop up, but right after Dragon Ball is going to be all this different crap. So you have games like Xenoverse 2, so Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is going to pop up, the game Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to pop up, the anime Dragon Ball Super, and so on and so forth. Whatever is the most popular Dragon Ball stuff that's being searched on YouTube is what's going to pop up on that list. Make sense? So whatever your video is about, you want to type in the biggest keyword you can think of that is related to that video. So if you're covering a game, type that game's title into the search bar, then all that stuff that shows up on that list, use all that into your tag. If you're making a video about how to make pizza, then type in that search bar how to make pizza, and then stuff will pop up like how to make pizza quickly, how to make pizza efficiently, how to make pizza deliciously, whatever the hell pops up. Put all that stuff into your tags, all that stuff, because that is the most searched keywords based off your video. That's it. It's as simple as that, and it's actually, I think it's pretty effective, because there's a few times that when I first started doing that, when I started doing the tags, I would actually go into YouTube, I would type in those keywords, and my videos would pop up. So it does work. Now there is one other thing about those keywords. I was also told that if you put the biggest keywords that have to do with whatever your video is, if you put it in your title, in your description, and in your tags, YouTube's system will, how do I put this? It'll be easier for it to find your video and put it at the top of the list when people start searching. I'm not 100% sure if that one's true, but if you look at my videos on the game that I covered, you'll notice there's 2 huge keywords for the game I covered. One is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The other one is Hero Coliseum. I have that in my titles, in my descriptions, and in my tags on every single video. If you never noticed it before, like if you're subscribed to my channel and you never noticed it before, you'll probably start noticing. It's in the title and the description and in the tags. I don't know if it's true or not, but I do it because, you know, somebody said it works. So I was like, hey, screw it, let's do it. So yep, that's it. That's tip number 4. So Number 5, be entertaining. Yeah, that's it. Be entertaining. Try to be, I guess I could say try to be energetic, but I have seen channels with people who just aren't that energetic, and I don't want to say boring, because they're obviously not boring, because they have a crap ton of subscribers and people love their content. So they're not boring, but they're just not energetic. So you don't have to be energetic. You don't have to be, but I noticed I got more subs when I started being energetic and I started trying to make my videos a little bit more fun. If my old videos are boring as crap, and honestly that's every single freaking YouTuber, every single YouTuber I go to, even the ones who have millions and millions of subs, I would go, because you can check their first videos and they would be boring. They would be hella boring. So being entertaining, I'm pretty sure it would help. It helped me out when I started making my videos a little bit more fun. I suck at editing. Like, I suck at editing my videos, but I do it. Every once in a while I do it. And I think it brings a little bit more of that fun and entertaining element to your videos when you're editing. So yeah, you should, if you don't know how to edit your videos, I highly recommend you read up and do some Googling and read up on how to edit your videos. If you do know how to edit your videos, but you kind of suck at it, I sound really stupid when I say this, but I highly recommend getting better at it. And I sound stupid for saying that because I need to take my own damn advice, because I suck at editing videos, but I still do it every once in a while. I need to start learning how to do like the more advanced stuff, you know, because I feel like the better your editing skills are, obviously, the more entertaining your videos are going to be. Because when you have some really crappy editing skills and you start trying to throw that crap into your videos and it just doesn't blend in well with whatever's going on in your video, it just ruins the whole video. Trust me, I had one video, I did all kinds of editing crap on it. Like, I added so much dumb crap to that video. I uploaded it too. It's in my channel. I'm not gonna say which one it is, but it's on there and it's a mess. But I couldn't help myself. I was like, I'm gonna try this real quick, and I messed it up. I completely ruined that video, but whatever. It's buried in my almost 300 videos that I have. It's buried somewhere in there, so hopefully nobody will ever find it. Screw it. So that's it. That's tip number 4. Or 5. It was supposed to be 4, but I made it into 5. Yeah, be entertaining. Try to how do I put, I don't really know the best way to put that, because you don't have to be entertaining. There's channels that are tried and proven that you don't have to be energetic and crazy and loud. You know Dashy. Those of you who know who Dashy is, he's got almost 5 million subs, so he's pretty well known. He even talked about that one time. He was talking about how in his old videos he was like, "What up? It's Dashy." And now these days he's like, "What up? It's Dashy." He's actually crazier than that, but I'm trying not to get too loud because my mic actually really sucks. It's not one of those expensive high name brand mics, so I'm not trying to mess my crap up. So but he gets crazy these days and people love that about him. People absolutely love it. So hey, he's a perfect example of how crazy and energetic you can be, and people love that kind of crap. They really do. So yep, that's it. That's tip number 5. So tip number 6, bonus tip. Here we go. It's not really a tip, but this is something that you probably shouldn't do, but you could do. And you probably shouldn't do the sub for a sub thing. That's actually, from what I've seen of it, because when I first started my channel, I actually had quite a few people who would start commenting on my videos, and they would say, "Hey, if you sub to me, I'll sub to you." And I'm like, okay, cool, we could do that, why not? So I would sub to them and they would sub to me, and you know what the funny thing is? Maybe for like a week we would like each other's videos, comment on each other's videos, but then after that week it was done, it was over. I never heard from them ever again, they never hear from me ever again. I'm actually still subbed to those people. I told them I would sub to them, and I did, and I'm still subbed to them. I would hate to, you know, sub to somebody and then just unsub. But here's the thing about it though. Having all these subs who clearly don't care about your content, they just sub to you because you sub to them, they're not true subs because they don't care about you. They honestly don't care about you. I mean, this is gonna sound really messed up when I say this. I didn't really care about their content. I didn't, You know what I mean? Some of them, there's a few of them who I did check out their videos and I was like, oh, this is amazing actually, and I still watch them to this day. But there's a lot of them who I just am not interested in what they had. It's true, you know what I mean? So asking people to sub to you is just not really, I don't want to say it's not a good idea, because honestly I could picture it actually working out. If you went to like millions of videos and asked for subs and you got millions of subs back, if you actually dedicated yourself to that, you could probably get 1 million subs. I mean, there's no probably about it. You can get 1 million subs. It's gonna be 1 million people who probably don't care about your content, but you're gonna have 1 million subs, and then new people are gonna see that and be like, oh, let me check this guy out. And then if you actually do have really good content, if you did like all the other tips that I was saying, like, well, being entertaining and having your really good thumbnails and having your really good, like, you know what I mean, you could actually probably make this big crazy channel out of just asking people to sub. It probably can work. I don't know of any channels that have done that and actually got it to work. I don't know of any, but when I think of it in my head, I think it actually could work. But I think you're better off just making some incredible content, having those little clickbaity thumbnails and titles that we were talking about in part 1, and when people click on those and they come to your video and you have this amazing video for them, I think it's better to have those people sub to you, because those are people who genuinely care about your videos. You know what I mean? So yep, that's number 6. Sub for sub. I think if you strongly dedicated yourself to it, it could actually work, but that's gonna take a lot of work, I think. So I think you're better off just making entertaining videos, upload as often as you can, have those clickbaity thumbnails, use the search bar for your tags, everything else we talked about. So just a quick recap on tips 4 and 5. Number 4, use the search bar. Type in the keyword for whatever your video is about, and all that stuff will pop up on the list, and use those as your tags. Number 5, be entertaining. Try to be a little bit energetic. Try to be, you know, sound like you're really into what you're talking about. Because if you're not into what you're talking about, how are you gonna expect anybody else to be into what you're talking about? You know what I mean? Try to learn how to edit your videos and put some really cool, crazy stuff in there. You don't have to edit your videos. I'm pretty sure there's YouTubers out there who don't even edit their videos at all, and they probably have millions of subs. I'm pretty sure there is, but I'm just saying, adding some really nice, so even some small edits, nothing too crazy, but adding just, you know, that little bit of extra, sometimes I think it'll make your videos a little more entertaining. So maybe just give it a try if you haven't already. You know what I mean? If you haven't tried doing those little crazy edits, then just give it a try. And if you don't like it, hey, by all means, don't use them. But if you do find that you like editing your videos and adding a little bit of that extra into it, hey, by all means. So yep, that's it for this video. That is it. Those are the 5 tips. If you didn't catch the first one, I will leave a link to that in the description and in a pinned comment. I sure do hope that this actually helps some of you out. It sure did help me out. These are the 5 things that actually helped me out. I mean, once again, I only have a little over 2,000 subs, so I don't have a whole lot of subs. But once I started doing these things, that's when I finally started seeing subs popping up. So I figured I would share this information. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I hope these tips help you out. I hope they do. So please, like it if you like it, and I appreciate you checking out the videos. Alright, y'all. I'm out.